is rising. Do not go to the attic, go to the roof. There is a possibility if you go to the attic, you will not be able to get out of the house safely. If you have to flee to high ground, if you are in your house and you must evacuate, go to your roof. This coming from civil authorities. This is a civil...
Hello, gentlemen and beautiful ladies. Alright guys, Harvey didn't kill me. Actually, I did extremely well. I didn't flood. But I do have a lake across the road because I live behind a dam. And that dam was backing up, but it's still full. So I'm not out of the woods yet. But anyway, I'm going to do a little barbecuing today. $4. Check it out. See all those? Chicken leg quarters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down so they're individual pieces. And then I'm just going to season the hell out of them with yours truly, Hog's Own seasoning. A little bit on this one, a little bit on that one, all different flavors, all that type of good stuff. So you may hear me complaining a little bit in this video because this isn't much to it, and I'm just going to be barbecuing it on my offset smoker. And it's already burning, so I just got to season it, put it on, and maybe flap my gums for what that's worth. Alright, let's cut these up and put some seasoning on. Here's what we're looking at: a leg and a big old fat thigh. A lot of people leave them together, but I'm not doing that. I'm breaking them down because I want to season them each individually. First one, redneck rub. And I'm going to put this on extremely heavy. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Texas Lumbre. This is one of my favorites. Redneck rub's a good favorite too, but zombie dust, yeah, quickly becoming legendary. If you like it hot, it's got a nice flavor to it. Got some kick. Make your sticker peck out. It is the bomb. I love zombie dust. And the last one, I'm just putting fajita on it. Of course, my hand has a little bit of everything on it, so we're just going to mix that one all up. Gives it a little something something. Alright guys, the temps are a little bit higher than normal, but they'll drop as I'm cooking. I really don't care. I'm not going for the, world championship here. I just need the damn chicken cooked. So anyway, I'm going to put it on. Just space it out like that. And we're going to close the lid. I should have enough mesquite charcoal on there to last me, for the full cook, which will probably be about 3 hours. That's what I'm shooting for anyway. Especially with the temp being a little bit higher. Normally I'd like to roll about 250. Alright guys, I want to talk about this hurricane. Of course, it went into Corpus, wiped out Corpus, wiped out Port Aransas, Rockport. They took the brunt of it because the storm came in. But the news centered on Houston because it came up here and it just rained. And it continued to rain for 4 days or something. It was crazy. 50 inches of rain. Total nightmare. But Houston is flat ground, drained by bayous. You get too much rain, it floods. My big pet peeve here is everybody, news hypes everything. I live right behind the dam. The water is basically across the road. The reservoir behind the dam is completely full. I'm not out of the woodwork yet. I have not flooded, which is awesome. I've done that before, not at my main house, but we had a family home down on Galveston Island. When Rita and Ike hit, it screwed it up. So I know all about it. It sucks. But after a year, hey, you got all new stuff. It does suck though, because you got to basically gut your house, above the water line. I feel sorry for those people. It just sucks. There's nothing else you can say. It sucks. But you get through it. You get a new kitchen, get new carpeting, get new walls. You're back in business. But this thing with the water bottles, the news, they're showing everybody the water bottles. People, seriously, go buy an Igloo cooler. They're 20 bucks. The water coolers, fill it with water. Buy an empty water Ozarka bottle, fill it with water. It's 5 gallons of water, and get a glass. You need water, fill some coolers up, fill some buckets up so you can flush your toilets if you lose water. you know, so you can flush your toilets. And then the water, drinking water, that stuff, if you put it in a Zarker bottle, put a cap on it, tap water, it'll last for 6 months. It's not a problem. You can drink tap water. Anyway, best thing you could have done with those damn water bottles all these people were waiting on is dump them out, put the lids back on, throw them on a sheet, wrap it in a big ball, and float out of the flood waters on top of it. Make a raft. But then the news, they're doing it in Florida. People waiting 4 or 5 hours, screaming, hollering. I could tell you stories about people in stores freaking out about water bottles. It's kind of sad. That's all I can say. It is sad. The storm surge, you guys that live in Kansas, wherever, the storm surge is for the coast. It's for the island. That's what wipes out the houses down there. The wind hits them, and then the water comes up, and the water just washes the houses into the ocean. That's why you get off the island if you live on the coast. It's not going to come 60 miles inland and have a tidal wave through the center of Houston. If that happens, a meteor hits, and guess what? The whole country's gone. The whole planet's going to be, you're talking apocalyptic crap, Hollywood. But that's what the news is, and they're hyping the hell out of it. It kind of pisses me off. Anyway, I grew up listening to stories about Carla, which was 61. And I've lived through basically every other hurricane Houston has had. I didn't even prepare for this hurricane because it's a hurricane. And most of the stuff I have in my house, I can hang for 2 weeks. I'm set, per se. But a lot of people, I guess they just, they don't have 5-gallon buckets sitting around to put water in. I don't understand it, but it's just the way they are. But now they're sitting in line at Walmart waiting on water bottles. I don't know what to tell you. But that herd mentality in the news, it's friggin' ridiculous. Our traffic is wiped out because some of our roads are flooded and everybody's trying to get around those flooded roads and things like that. Total nightmare. But this news, now they're doing Florida with Irma. And that's going to be bad. Florida's a different terrain than us. And of course people are bailing out, which they should, but you got to look at your situation. And they did that during Rita. They said evacuate, and the whole damn city tried to leave at one time, and everybody was sleeping on the roads because they ran out of gas and everything else. But there was no reason. They got freaked out because of the storm surge. They thought the wind was going to blow them down, and none of that happened, and it won't happen unless you're on the coast. So keep that in mind. If you've flooded before, that might be an option to get the hell out. Oh damn, I'm going to have water in my house again. But it's going to have to get pretty deep before I bail out. It's just the way it is. I can walk through water. I'm not sweating that. So, anyway guys, my chicken's still cooking. Houston will be okay. We'll rebuild. It happens. It sucks. But, what can I say? Natural phenomenon. It's just that sucker should have moved. It shouldn't have just stayed there and rained for 4 days. Anyway guys, still got about 2 hours on that chicken. Alright guys, it's been about 3 hours. My temperatures at first for that first hour were like 275 to 300. Normally I run this at about 250 for 4 hours. So shortened it up. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think it looks pretty darn good. I'll give you the close-up. Deal is that mesquite charcoal, it puts off very little smoke. I just get a little wisp of smoke, but it puts in all that smoke flavor. So we're gonna get this out of here and go do a little quick taste test. And I know it's going to be good. I didn't put any barbecue sauce on these either. Just using the dry rub. See if I can burn my fingers. Alright guys, check out that barbecue chicken. See that color on there? Skin's pulling back. It's a little bit hot right now because it just came off the pit. Smell off this it's just awesome. It's not too smoky. That, like I said, that mesquite charcoal, That's the best stuff on the planet right there. Now, if I wanted to sauce these up, I could, but I'm really not a sauce guy. Alright, check this out. It's all done. Real tender. I don't know if you can see the smoke coming out of that, but this, it's just perfect chicken. Sometimes you don't need the temperature just right. Other times you do, especially with the brisket. But that's just some awesome barbecue right there. Wow. Okay guys, I'm gonna go eat. I appreciate you watching. Gave you my little hurricane update. Check out the hogzone.com. Check out Deep Fried King channel, which is what you're on right now. And check out my other channel, the Hog Zone. Or the Hog Zone. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook. You just type Hog Zone, something's gonna come up. But that's some cheap ass barbecue chicken right there. Can't beat it. And it's mighty tasty. Alright guys, appreciate you watching. And y'all take care. If you've been hit by the storm, feel sorry for you. You know, heart goes out to you. It does suck. That's all I can say. Hang in there.
Go to the attic, you will not be able to get out of the house safely. If you have to flee to high ground, if you are in your house and you must evacuate, go to your roof.